Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about hip speed. The quicker you can turn your hips, the quicker you can swing the golf club. Hello, today we're talking about hip speed. How quickly can you turn your hips? Well, it's got to be quick. The downswing is going to take around about a quarter of a second. And in that time, you've got to go from a point where the hips are rotated around about 45 degrees away from the target to a point where they're rotated 45 degrees towards the target at impact. And in that short amount of time, you need 90 degrees of rotation. Your entire body weight is going to be shifted and rotated at the same time. And this is a feat. So what you've got to do is really work on the speed of this rotation. Now, in the past weeks and months, I've shown you a number of drills to help you to do this. The main one, and the one that I prefer, is holding the club in two hands, one in the middle of the shaft, making your backswing, and then getting this small braking and straightening of the legs to actually help you to get the hips around. The more that you can actually allow your hips to kind of rotate back as you break the knee joints, the easier it is for your legs to shift your hips around into impact. But that's something you really got to be working on. So if you cross your arms across your chest, get the left shoulder coming down or the lead shoulder coming down, you get that breaking of the knees, and then straightening, the trail shoulder comes down. When we're doing these drills, I think there's obviously a great need to be doing them correctly, but there's also a great need to be doing them quick enough. If you are doing a kind of Tai Chi and then get into a fight, you're going to get hit on the nose because this is all too slow. And that's the same thing in golf. If you are doing drills which are going at snail's pace and then you get into the fight with a golf ball and try to turn at that speed, your arms and hands are going to get down to the golf ball before your hips have turned. You've got to get some power built up in the rotation. And that's something which will start in the drills. So in both these drills that I'm showing you today, I want you to practice them until they are quick. And I want the feeling really of you almost jumping when you're doing the drill. So it should look like this. I want the arms across the chest. I want you into your normal address position. You're bringing the lead shoulder down. You're breaking your knees, getting the hip back to square at least, even more if possible, and then you're pressing off with both legs. The lead leg is pushing the lead hip back, the trail leg is pushing the trail hip forward, and that's the movement, and that is the speed. A quarter of a second, if you can think the old adage kind of 1/1000, 2/1000. That's basically giving you more or less a second. 1 and 2 and 3 and so on. So basically you should be turning your hips in the time it takes you to say 1. And that really is probably quicker than you've been doing it before. You want the feeling of your hips basically coming to a stop when they're around about 45-degree angle to the target, your trail shoulder down, in the time it takes you from this point to say 1. 1, 1, 1. In the swing, it's going 1, 2, 1, 2. That's the kind of speed we're looking for. We're not taking any prisoners. It's a great game, but it's never been easy. If your legs don't know you've got to need some power and some speed, they won't give you it. So you've got to drill them to really almost, probably in your feeling, jump at it a little bit more. And don't be so passive. Go after it. If this helps you, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe. The little bell will give you notifications the next time that I post a video. I'll leave my philosophy on golf up here on the left-hand side. Nice talking to you all again. See you again soon. Bye-bye.